Hi, I'm Kirsten from Air Force Beauty, and this is my first video, and it's kind of weird sitting here talking to my computer in my bedroom, but I've been not very good at doing blogs, and I've not been staying on top of them, and I always wanted to do a video blog or like a YouTube channel or something, and I'm really slow, and just remembered tonight that my computer's got webcam and can take videos, so I decided to do a web video or a video blog. um, and what I was going to talk about tonight, since my blog doesn't have anything about my personal military experience, which I think is really important to put out there because when you're in my position, haven't gone to basic training yet, and you're preparing for it, it's really helpful to other people to know where you've been and how you prepared for it. So I was just going to talk about tonight, why I joined the military and what led me to join the Air Force or the Air National Guard and my journey. Because it has been a very long one, like 12 years in the making, or 14 years in the making now. Um, yeah, I wanted to be in the military when I was 4 years old. I was in bed hugging that bear right there. Um, and I was looking at it and I remember just thinking, I want to be in the military now. And I told my parents, and my parents have always been super enthusiastic about my dreams and what I want to do. And they started looking up things like West Point and the Air Force Academy and Annapolis and stuff. And I mean, it kind of came and went as I grew up. Obviously, I went through my stages of wanting to be a figure skater and a dancer and an actress and all this stuff, but it never failed that I wanted to be in the military all the time. And when I was in 8th grade, I took a family trip to Washington, D.C. with my mom and dad and brother for Christmas. And I went and saw the memorials for the first time, and like the World War II memorial and the Vietnam. And I was just struck with, how, like, actually being able to see something that represented how many people really did die, really did fight for our freedom. That was more than just a number in a history book. And I left Washington D.C. that trip going, I'm going to be in the military. And so I started looking at the Air Force Academy. I always wanted to get my degree, and my parents always wanted me to get my degree, so they thought like enlistment, they didn't really want me to enlist, or my mom didn't. And so we were looking at the Air Force Academy, and all through high school I worked really hard, got straight A's, was in a lot of extracurriculars, so I would like beef up my resume so that I could go to the Air Force Academy. And my junior year, or the summer between my junior and senior year, I went to the Air Force Academy for this thing called Summer Seminar, which is like 1 week where you get a taste of what it's like to be at the academy, to be a student at the academy. And it was so much fun, and I miss it, and I loved all the people that I met there, but I realized that it was not for me. So then I started looking at ROTC, and at that program, because college is expensive, and for some reason straight A's, valedictorian, good SAT scores and everything, it only got me like $20,000 total for all 4 years of school. And that just wasn't enough for a place like IU, Indiana University. And so we were looking at ROTC to see what kind of scholarships I could get from them, which wasn't very much because it's actually harder to get ROTC scholarships now than it is to get into the academy. And if you want to know more about that, you can comment below, and I will do another video about more of the school side of the military, because I've definitely been there, done that, and I've also enlisted. And yeah, when I did not get anything from ROTC, I then went to a recruiter. I went to an Air National Guard recruiter, started researching, and I saw that Air National Guard wasn't active duty, wasn't a full-time commitment. I could still go to school, I could get school paid for, I could work 1 weekend a month and 2 weeks in the summer, and I would still go to basic training and technical school and get all of that like really good training that you get from the Air Force or any branch of the military. and it looked really good. So I started talking to my parents about it, and they took me to a recruiter, and it was pretty much set in stone from then on out. I talked to a recruiter, he made it sound great, so I chose my job and I enlisted. I enlisted on May 14th, 2012, and I've been going to this thing called Patriot Flight ever since, which is basically for the Air National Guard what you do on drill weekends when you haven't been to basic training yet, because obviously I can't do my job as a medical technician if I haven't been to training yet, so I'm in basic training prep is pretty much what it is. And I got my dates. It took a while to get my dates because of military like budget cuts and the Air Force cutting the Air National Guard's budget and stuff like that. But I finally got my dates. I leave February 26th and I come home in October after I've been through all my technical school and everything. And I'm nervous and excited and not quite ready to leave home, but I know I have to. And I just think of all the people that have been there before me, all the videos that I've watched on YouTube and all the blogs that I've followed, all the research I've done of all these people that have made it through, and they're fine, and you know I can do it too, and that's why I'm doing these videos so other people can see me and see that I've been through it and that it's hard and scary and but you can make it through. So, like I said, I'm gonna start doing some videos. I love the idea of video blogging, and I'm so much better talker than I am writer. So if you want to comment below on if you want to know about ROTC or the Air Force Academy or enlisting or the difference between the Air Force and the Air National Guard or what I'm doing to like prepare for basic training, all of the knowledge and the memory work and the physical training part of it, which is what the whole blog is about anyway, because I'm very passionate about personal like physical fitness and being healthy and living a healthy lifestyle. If you want to know about MEPS, any of it, you know, I'm going through it and I'll document it for everyone. So I guess that's it. My first video. Yay. Um, so yeah, I'll see you all later. Bye.